was born into being in this wonderful country in 1951. And sadly, very, very sadly indeed, I have a problem with the Parliament of the United Kingdom. Now the problem is, I think they're being traitors to the people of the Queen. And the Queen has authority, really, over Parliament in the name of the people. Because the people are the ones that are supposed to be managing, really, the acts. They call it acts, don't they? And they take away the T. The acts of Parliament. The actions of Parliament. And if all those members of Parliament are actually condoning the actions of the government, those members of Parliament are being traitors to the people. There is no other option but for the Queen to actually close Parliament and take authority in the name of the people. It's as simple as that. And I'm just a 99% nobody. And as for President Obama, his best option now is to tell the people of the United States the truth, to be totally transparent, and to even go to the point of saying, well, as far as I'm concerned, the people do not even need leaders anymore. So go for it, President Obama. You've only got your life to lose. So that's it, President Obama and Her Majesty the Queen. You need to close Parliament and place those who are accused of treason to be arrested by your armed forces, if necessary. Because, you know, the state that your country is in is asking, sadly, for I don't like to say it. I won't say it. You know what the word is. I never thought it would come to this. You know, the state that this nation is in, its debt, its threats of starting World War III, or whatever number it might be, because some people say that the Cold War was World War III. But there certainly wasn't a lot of violence in the Cold War, was there? So, could it even be considered as being a war? Or even World War III by some people, who to me are idiots. Everybody knows that there's something drastically wrong with the United Kingdom. Everybody on the streets knows. They're just too scared to say anything. Because they could be locked away, straight away. I could be locked away for saying what I'm saying. It's not fun at all. But the problem is, they want me to live in fear. And I'm too old to even worry about fear anymore. And the horrors and the pains and all those nasty things that they could do to me if they wanted to behind closed doors. It's an agony. I think I mentioned in passing earlier on World War III. And with the situation in Iran at the moment, and of course Syria, which the USA and European nations and Saudi Arabia and various other dictatorships fund with weapons as well the Free Syrian Army, which appears to be a bunch of terrorists. This again is, of course, another form of being a traitor to the people of the United Kingdom, because I can remember quite clearly that the people of Iran voted for reform of their nation long before any civil war broke out or weapons were smuggled in. And Al-Qaeda is said to be involved. It's funny how Al-Qaeda sounds like Al-Qaeda, almost. Anyway, the problem is war, World War III. Now, Iran is friendly with Russia and China, and both Russia and China have nuclear weapons that can get to here and to the United States. A hell of a lot of shit's going down, if that's going to happen. isn't it? You know, there's rumours on the internet of the elite of the world. These nasty people that are threatening war upon war, wish to cut the population down to 500 million anyway. Are we supposed to believe that? You know, Elizabeth, are we? Is that what is in the pipeline? Nuclear war. It's an insanity. It really is. Before I go on, I must rectify a mistake I said earlier in regard to saying Iran and voting. It was, of course, Syria that voted and for reform. So I forgot what I was going to say now. I'll be back. Yes, this was it. It was the closing, really. In a nutshell, the whole of humanity needs to know the truth and to, you know, actually do something about these criminals that have taken over complete control of the planet. Because that's the way it seems to me. You know, it's all whitewash. You've got Mitt Romney at the moment in the United States, and he's literally got his children brainwashed into believing he's a good guy. He is complicit as well, if he carries on. Well, he is complicit at the moment. And so is Obama, until they just admit all of the lies, all of the deceptions, everything that's brought humanity to acts of war with each other over the past probably 200 years. These people need to be stopped. These people that are controlling the history of the planet before it even happens. And they've been doing it for donkey's years. More than donkey's years. It's got to stop. Somehow it's got to stop.